Hey Cappy, what's up? How are you doing this mid-June? Here's your reading. The contemplators that jumped were the Two of Pentacles reverse, the Queen of Cups, the Death card, Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers, Nine of Pentacles reversed, and also the Three of Swords reversed. Okay, let's keep those in mind. And let's see what the reading has in store for you guys, okay? Guardian angels of love and light, ancestors lost and known in the seas of time, please intercede into this reading to provide Capricorn with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks, and please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant to be. Okay. Father God, please release Capricorn's first base card for mid-June 2017. Okay. So we have the Five of Swords. Okay, Father God, why is the Five of Swords here for Capricorn for mid-June 2017? Why is the Five of Swords here? Oh, okay, there's two there. Oh, okay, all right. Wow, five. Okay. Five clarifiers and the Five of Swords. It's so strange. Okay, we have the Sun. We have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. And we have these two popped out right here. Four of Cups reverse. And we have Temperance. Oh, wow, okay, I'm afraid to be able to fit this in. Then we have, okay, the Ten of Pentacles. There's a lot for, like, this should be it. Like, let's see. Father God, please release. Okay. That's it. Then we have the Knight of Wands upright. Oh, wow, I don't think this is okay. Let's see. Father God, why is the Knight of Wands here for Capricorn for mid-June 2017? Okay, that was too many cards. I'm going to take him, though. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Okay, well, Cappy, this has never happened to me. So I'm gonna do is, I'll show you on camera, just so you know everyone's clear. What's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again? Okay, that's crazy. So this bit right here, I'm gonna do one bit at a time, okay? Like this, and then I'm gonna move in the other one as well. Because I feel like this needs to be done like this. So in terms of the messages. So for the second set, right, that's like this, we have the Knight of Wands here. Then we have, let's go from the top here. Make sure you get this in here for you guys. The Chariot. Okay. Then we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Then we have the Nine of Cups. We have, there's the Death card, so Death reverse. Then we have the Seven of Swords here, okay? I'll show that one second. Let's get the crowning cards. Oh my God, what's crowning Capricorn for mid-June pertaining to the situations at hand and also for their general disposition throughout this month? What's in Capricorn's mind? What's in their thoughts? Wanted to come out. The Four of Wands. Anything else, Father God, that you like to release for what's Capricorn's thoughts in their mind? And crowning them, Father God, for mid-June 2017. Okay, so these two right here sticking out the highest out of all of them, so I'm going to take those two. And those are your crowning cards. Okay, starting from the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we hit. Oh no, I'm sorry, that just popped in my head when I said started from the bottom. Sorry if you guys hear that loud noise, it's a plane. So we have the Page of Cups reverse. Watch that song have to do with the reading. I don't know why. I just thought that. We have the Four of Wands here. And we have the King of Swords reverse. Then we have the Queen of Wands? Queen of Swords, I'm sorry. Reversed as well, there at the bottom. And then the other stack that we have, I have, let me see. To show you guys. So we're all clear. What's going on here? This is a little different than normally. Okay, so these are the clarifiers. And then here's the base. So I'll show that one in just a second. So we're coming into the reading with the Magician here. Yeah, looks pretty cool, huh? Okay, so I'm going to put the Magician here on the side. This is how you're coming into the reading. Okay, it's a little different, but I feel like these messages need to get out. Okay, so from this first little stack here, this little mix here, let's see, Cap. So we have the Five of Swords here. And then we have the Sun We also have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. We have the Four of Cups reversed, Temperance upright, and then Ten of Pentacles. So, Capricorn, I kind of feel like, there may be somewhat of a battle, that's kind of going on with you, Cap. And you may be finding yourself, disagreeing with other people, or you may find yourself not really agreeing with the way that people are maybe assessing an issue or just general conflict, with people. And I also feel like this is a lot, Cap, that has to kind of do with like why is this battle being fought, right? Kind of feel it's a little bit like this. If we were to separate the cards here. I feel, Cap, that like this battle, right? I was saying that's being fought, or that you are kind of finding yourselves in, disagreements with other people. And I also kind of feel, Cap, that you feel that maybe this is kind of serving you right now, that this is something that is needed to be done, right? But we have the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse next to the Sun, right? So when I see this in this little melange, little mix here going on, I kind of feel that this battle that's going on, what's really the point? Because with the Four of Swords, the Five of Swords, I apologize. The Five of Swords is kind of one of those cards where you kind of fight this battle, right? And then other people are kind of just walking away. So it's a battle of one person, or of one person winning from it. That's not the right words. How can I say? It's a battle that's being fought, Cap, that you really necessarily don't gain from. Because what's the point of fighting a battle that isn't recognized, or that isn't viewed by other people as a sense of, have it. Do you want it? Go ahead. So it's, what are you fighting? I feel like it's a lot of fighting against yourself, because that's what the Five of Swords can, symbolize. It's a fight, but it's kind of being a little bit of on the greedy side, a little bit in a sense, but other people are walking away from you. So it's kind of like, okay, whatever. So have it. Have that person, have that last piece of cake, have that money, have whatever it is that you want, because I really don't care. So what do you really, that's what I'm saying. What are you really fighting for? And I feel like, Cap, that this is maybe something that's important to you, but other people don't really see it as that important, right? And I see that, you have the Page of Cups in reverse here in your mind, which, kind of means that you're not really, you're someone that maybe, or once again, this can be done to you, not necessarily that you're doing it. General reading, apply it to the situation and leave the rest, I kind of feel that, there's an implementation of emotion, but it's a little bit of a manipulative sense. And when we have the Magician here, this can also mean you're trying to manifest something, and you're thinking you're doing it behind the scenes in a little bit of a sense, which I think you so, but I kind of feel at the same time, it's not really too much behind the scenes, Cap, if people are walking away from the battles that you're portraying or that you're putting on, The Queen of Swords here is, someone who doesn't really create that type of environment where communication is open. And also the King of Swords is in reverse too. There's a lot of people here. Okay, and I also see a lot of major arcana. Let me just put it out there. You could be dealing maybe with an Aries. You could also maybe be dealing with the Sagittarius. You could maybe look at the other cards here. With the Aries, Leo, or a Sag. You could maybe be dealing with the Scorpio. It's not too nice. You could also be dealing maybe with the Cancer. Okay, just put that all out there. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords both in reverse in your mind, in your thoughts. So when I see this, I kind of think that your communication is really off, Capricorn, or other people's communication towards you or with you is off, which can go hand in hand, because if their communication is off with you, it's your job to say, no, I don't understand. Like, you're not making sense to me right now. Can you bring me back? Can we discuss this again? Because I don't understand. If you continue to let something like this happen, Cap, the communication is never going to get any better. And then if you don't speak up and say what is wrong or that you don't understand when things go awry and when, things kind of skew to the left in a sense, the other person's going to get frustrated because they're going to go, well, what happened? I thought you were understanding everything up until this point. And then you're going to be like, no, I wasn't. And then they're going to be like, well, how come you didn't tell me? I would have maybe, took it a step back or have taken a step back and said, you know what, like, okay, well, let's go over this again. But I feel like the communication is off somewhere and it's really, really, really off. Okay. And with the Four of Wands here, that has to do a lot with having confidence, yes, but also as well as just celebrating. It's a card of marriage. It's a card of just general cheerful celebration, okay? Because it comes after the Three of Wands of making the decision, and then the Four of Wands follows suit, of enjoying that decision that you made, given that the Three of Wands, that's what it is in terms of the cards in the order, the chronological order of the meanings. But you do have only the Four of Wands here. But also you have the Page of Cups in reverse. So I feel like the emotion is kind of not there. It's a little bit manipulative, and the communication is completely off. The communication's off in terms of how you deliver it and how you set it in your environment too. That's completely off as well, I feel. And then also with the Five of Swords here, this is a battle, like I said, being won, but it's not a battle really winning. It's a battle against yourself. No one really is concerned about the battle. They're just like, well, take whatever it is that you want. Okay. Do you feel special now? Like, like that, in a sense, like that, right? So like I said, with the sun here, it kind of makes you feel like, okay, this is good. This is what's supposed to be happening. But then with the Wheel of Fortune here, I kind of feel like Spirit, Father God is telling you, how's it going for you? How's that working out for you, I kind of feel at the same time that that's a little bit of what's going on too. So, yeah. So how's that going for you? And yeah, I mean, hey, it may feel somewhat good up to a certain point, with the sun here. But if the universe is not completely, the universe, Father God, Spirit, is not in complete cahoots with you, or they are not in agreement in a sense, since, we do have, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here. If they're not in agreement with you, or they're just kind of like saying you're wasting your time a little bit, what's the point? Once again, going back to, what's the point of the battle that is trying to be fought? It's a battle against one person. It's a battle of your own reflection in the mirror, in a sense where you're not really battling other people. You're maybe just battling with yourself. But you're going to find yourself in a lot of disagreements with other people. And that's when it lets you know, you can't continue to be in a tough battle with other people. Other people is not maybe necessarily the problem or the issue. Maybe, what you're manifesting can maybe be the issue up to a certain point. Just because, the magician is not in reverse and it's upright doesn't necessarily mean that it's always going to be a great card. It is a great card in general. It's a wonderful card. It's beautiful. But at the same time, you can have, a beautiful card in between cards of SHIT, cards of crap. And then how beautiful really is it? The beautiful scent of that card is not, pervaded throughout the entire space, if the surrounding cards completely mask the smell, just using that as like a metaphor. Because also you have Temperance here, and you also have the Ten of Pentacles, which Temperance being here kind of makes me say, or makes the situation of the cards going on saying, what are we fighting for? Are you using your intuition? Are you, using your right mind in terms of the battles that are up front? Or what kind of battles are they? Are you making the right decisions based upon the battles? And this is where the Ten of Pentacles comes in, because I feel like when you make that discernment, that's when everything is going to come to or come forth, because with Temperance being here, again, having the King and the Queen of Wands here, of Swords here, lets you know that the communication is completely off in the way that it's being implemented, in the way that it's actually being delivered. And with the Page of Cups here as well, in reverse, that lets me know also in your mind, or in their mind, if this is happening to you, the emotion is not there as well. It's there, but it's in a manipulative manner. And the Four of Wands is you want to celebrate, you want to have those moments of celebratory measures, but you can't have a moment of celebratory measures if the battle is only between you and that's it. And then the communication is off and the implementation of the communication is off. And also the reason as to why you're doing the things that you're doing is slightly skewed or has gone awry a little bit as well. So the celebration is what? Of one person being invited to this party? And with the Four of Cups, being in reverse here, I kind of feel that, you are starting to maybe realize that some of these things that you are doing or that's being done to you, right? General reading, is starting to wreak havoc a little bit. And you're starting to realize that, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe this isn't maybe the right way of how to go about it. But I feel like with the Magician here, you're going to go about it either way. So that's fine. That's okay, because I see out of this, just this here, let alone I have to go over the other little set that I have here for you guys. Just here, I feel like this is going to be a huge learning experience, right? Which, hey, I can't knock that. It's a learning experience for everyone. So we have Knight of Wands, Page of Cups reversed. I'm sorry, the Page of Pentacles, I apologize, reversed. So just make sure that we're all clear here. Then we still have how you came into the reading with the Magician here. We have the Chariot. And we have the Nine of Cups. Then we have Death reverse. I like this Death card, it's pretty cool. Okay, then we have the Seven of Swords here. Okay, so with this little spread here, right, because this is the second part, how you came into the reading, Magician. You are on a quest, to understand how to apply the creativity to your life and how to apply certain manifestations that you would like to see done. But once again, with the Page of Pentacles, it's like the Page of Cups here, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse here. This is someone who's extremely slow in the way that they move and how they come into the situation. And they come into the situation with kind of an arrogance a little bit, Once again, general reading. I just want to remind you guys, because sometimes when I use words like this, people leave me comments, I'm not doing that, I'm not like that. It's like, okay, well, sweetheart, this is a general reading. Like, I'm reading for thousands of Capricorn sun, rising, and moons. So this can be done to you. Just apply it to your situation, If you'd like anything specifically geared towards your situation, shoot, book a reading with me and we'll dig deep and find out what the issues are, But, so this is, someone who's really slow in terms of how they move. Also with the Chariot here, conflicting ideas, in a sense. Because the Page of Pentacles, even when he's upright, he's someone who comes in with a wanting to understand how to apply stability, right? But at the same time, the Chariot here, it's the exact opposite. Then we also have the Death card in reverse here. When the Death card is in reverse, that usually inclines, that a transformation isn't wanted. A transformation isn't needed. It's ignored, and it doesn't serve a purpose for you, or it seems as though that it doesn't, And then right here next to the Seven of Swords, that alone too, it's a card of, deception and betrayal as well. It indicates the difficulty of trying to get away with something undetected or unnoticed. When we do something in secret, hoping that it'll be safe and, undiscovered, something usually goes awry and your secrets are revealed to your embarrassment. Usually, that's what the Seven of Swords is here. And I feel like maybe that's kind of what happened a little bit, sorry, can't speak today. Capricorn, that maybe there was a situation, or maybe a situation may come up that will cause that. And due to the embarrassment a little bit, that's what's going to cause you not wanting to transform, and maybe saying, oh, everyone else is the problem. Is everyone else really the problem, though? When you're not even communicating properly in terms of how you want to move forward, and also not applying this positive or negative communication to your life, because this is what's in your thoughts. So you're coming into these circumstances or into these trepidatious type of scenarios already with this in mind, that you're just going to say what you want and how you want to do it, which is fine. Right? That's okay. Ain't no one knocking you for that. But you can't be mad when the secrets actually maybe come out, or the things that come out that's done in secrecy, come to light. Then you want to move. But then you don't really want to move at the same time with the Page of Pentacles here in reverse, right? Or you don't want to, that's what we're getting at here. You don't want to move at the speed of other people, which is cool. I agree with that. You should always move at your own pace. But at the same time, why don't you want to move at a certain pace? What's the deterrence or the apprehension from wanting to move in a stealthful, maybe manner, right? Because you don't want to move. I feel like it's like this. You don't want to move in the pace that you want other people to move, so you're going to move in the manner as to which you want to move, right? Cool. And then the Nine of Cups here is also, and then you think that, oh, okay, well, this is going to make me happy, and this is how it's going to go down, and I'm going to control this. Cool. But at the same time, you don't want to transform, and you kind of maybe don't want to look at the situation from an objective point of view, and then plan to get away with certain things with the Seven of Swords here. That doesn't seem to compute. So that's what I'm asking you, Cap. What are you manifesting here? What's going on? So you don't want to move in that manner, what I just described, and then you don't want to communicate the right way or the proper way. But at the same time, but you want to celebrate, and you want to just be like, yeah, I do me, boo, what's up? And then you don't want to apply the emotion the right way, or at least understand where this is coming from. I feel, Cap, that you have a lot of thinking, to do this month, mid-month, or the remainder of the month, I should say, and how you are applying this to your life, and how this is going for you. Because, what's done in the dark will always shine and light. It always comes to, to pass. It always comes. The truth always prevails. It may not happen right when you want it to, or it may work for a while, but with the death card in reverse here, regardless if you want to transform or not, baby, it's going to catch up to you, and you're going to be forced to transform. You're going to be forced to have to deal with this issue that's going on here. No? And I'm saying this in the most respectful way, Cappy. The most respectful way. But we have to realize that, sometimes the truth can be very, extremely sobering, It's okay. Just take what resonates and what doesn't, Like I said, maybe if you're dating a Capricorn, maybe this is what's going on. I would run. That's just my opinion. But hey, we're going to make our own decisions, Okay, so let's pull some advice cards. Sorry, I'm just kind of, there's like so many cards on the table here. I'm trying to. So yeah, watch what you're manifesting, Watch how you're doing things and how things are being put together. Just here. So let me pull a couple of advice cards and let's see what's going on. Spirit, what advice do you have for Capricorn for mid-June 2017? Father God, let me release as many cards as you like pertaining to advice. Anything else that you like to throw out there? But he was like, pick me. So I'm going to take him. Anything else that you like to provide, Father God, for Capricorn for advice for mid-June 2017? Okay, he's sticking out the, the furthest. So I'm going to go ahead and, there's a couple of them right there. They're about even. So I can show you. But I'm going to take right here the one sticking out the most. That's good. The Emperor. So, yeah, really could be dealing with maybe a boss that's maybe like this, It could be it too. Three of Wands. Judgment. Let me get this kind of clear. Judgment. Then we have the Four of Swords here. All right, Cap. Well, I mean, hey, the Emperor here, Father protects stability, and Judgment here as well. I mean, is this going to really, whatever the situation that's going on, is this really going to add to your stability? Is it something that you necessarily want to manifest within your life, Do you want to continue on doing this the way that you're doing this, and do you think that it's going to add to the stability? Do you think that it's going to be something of a viable nature that you can then rest upon, Especially when with the Seven of Swords, like we had here, right? The Seven of Swords. When that gets brought to the surface, and then the Death card then is in reverse, not really wanting to transform, you're going to maybe then have to look behind your back a lot, right? But then you have to remember the things that you're manifesting, it is what it is, you know? And, you know, with judgment here, you have to make the right decisions, you know? I think it's funny where, you know, that judgment is actually here. And if you look at the card, you can get it clear, Jesus. That, you know, it's asking you to look into the mirror there, you know, and see what's coming out of it. What are you throwing at the mirror, or what is portraying or protruding out of it? What are you giving to the mirror, and how is it coming back at you, you know, given that it's judgment here? And also, I mean, with the Four of Swords here, that has a little bit to do as well. Sorry, my voice here. You know, has a lot to do with, you know, going into that moment of stillness and actually thinking about what's going on and how you are going to solve this issue, right? You know? And I mean, what's also funny too, you know, this is a card right here of self-control. Look at the number 4, you know, the Emperor, just in general. And we have the Four of Swords as well. And this is stillness, right? This is going into that contemplative state and staying calm and thinking about everything and thinking how things are being delivered to you or towards you. Now, isn't it funny how it's kind of related to the Emperor here? Because you want that stability, right? You want to be able to manifest that stability, which you can, but you won't get it without doing this, though, Cap, you know? Like I said, I'm not beating you up this month. I don't really feel like this has been too rough. Just more of a push, a realization as to what's going on. And it's also a realization to use proper judgment, you know? And make sure that this judgment that you use leads you to the right decision, and that you can then decide what it is that you want to do and the road and the next precipice that you want to take in terms of your life. All right, Cap? Be good. Let's make the decisions, okay? Let's do what's right. Make sure that we manifest and that we actually get what it is that we want to get out of it, but make sure that it's positive stability, because we need to go into that moment of stillness. And why? Because when we're in that moment of stillness, we then can see what we need to do when we have proper judgment. And then we can then make the decision, you know, of actually choosing with the Three of Wands where to go and how to get there, right? Because then what's in your mind here, we can celebrate. And we can have those celebratory and libational moments that you so desperately want that's in your mind here. Okay? But it also has to do with the Knight of Wands here as well. How you came into the reading. Well, not really came into the reading, but this was the top, the base card for the second set. Yeah. So how you come into the, I'm sorry, I keep saying that. How you manifest it, and how you, with the Knight of Wands here, understand how to apply this creativity towards the things that you want, like the celebratory moments, you know? By having that proper judgment, by making sure that you get, like I said, to that stillness. Make sure with the Emperor here, that's how you make those proper decisions and have that self-control, because this is the stability that you want to gain. And it all depends on you, Cap, because you're the number one person who can make this happen. Okay? All right. We'll see you in July.